Long here. Today what we're going to do is go through a screencast where we look at, oh whoops, no, it's okay, where we look at how to solve calculus problems using Desmos. And these are problems that would be very challenging to solve algebraically, at least right now. And so the first one is we're going to consider this function here, 10 times x times e to the negative x. Remembering that e is just the base 2.718. So I've got this graph here, and here's the question. What is the tangent slope of f at x at its inflection point? Well, this is going to be set up for you. You're going to have the link to this. So there's f at x, f prime of x, and f of x. Now what we need to do is just slightly move that over there. So what you can see here is you can show different things. So if you want to find its inflection point, we know that the inflection point is when f double prime equals 0, right? So we need the graph of f double prime. Now what I would suggest that you do is turn off f of x, so I'm over here, and then turn on f double prime of x. And now what are we looking for? We're looking for x-intercepts of f double prime of x. That's the concavity function. There we go. We've got it. Okay, we've got it. So now all I'm going to do is take this right here and drop that picture into there. So it's the x-intercept of f double prime. And it occurs at x equals 2. Now, whoops, not at x equals 2. What do I need to do now? What do I need to do now? I need to, after I do this, what else do I need to do? Well, I need to get the tangent slope at that specific x value, okay? So now I'm going to go back over to here, and I can actually, this has a nice thing right here. I can put a number in for f double prime, or f prime. So f prime, I just put in 2, and it's going to tell me the slope is negative 1.353. Now, what I should do now, though, is I'm going to turn off f double prime, and I'm going to turn on, f of x. So if I look at x equals 2 right there, does the slope look like it might be negative? Well, yeah, for sure it does. It looks negative 1.35 would make sense, right? So the slope at x equals 2 is about negative 1.35. Okay, we don't even have to think about the y value of the original function here. Remember, we're always dealing with 3 y values. The y value of the original function, the y value of the slope function, and the y value of the concavity function. And you have to figure out which one is which. Okay, so now that we've got that, I can just copy this and paste it in. Okay, paste in the answer. So the answer is going to be right there. Maybe not. Anyway, folks, hopefully you get the idea for that one. We're going to just do one more here, and I'll get that answer in there. There. Okay, let's look at another one. Okay, so our other one is going to be let's see, why won't this go over? Sorry, folks. Well, there we go. Okay, what is the y value of f at x when the slope of f of x is negative 1? So in other words, I want to find out when the slope is negative 1. Well, if I go back to the graph, I know that it's definitely to the right of 1, because that 1, that's the turning point, right? And this is the graph of f of x. So I know it's going to be in this area. So what I really want to know is, I want to solve f prime of x equals negative 1. Okay, solve f prime of x equals negative 1. And so I'm going to do that. And how do I do that graphically? Well, I come over to the graph here, and there's an extra y equals here. So I'm going to put this at negative 1. Okay, negative 1. Now, what is equal to that's the purple line there, right? What is equal to negative 1? Is it f prime, or f double prime? It's f prime, so I'll turn off f and turn that on. So in fact, it looks like there are two locations where f prime is equal to -1, okay? There are two locations where f prime equals -1. And what we're going to do, I'm going to go to, I should have probably put the second time, and that's what I meant to do. So to me, it looks like it's around 2.991, okay, the second time that it hits a slope of -1. Okay, so what do I need to do now? It says, what's the y value? Okay, what's the y value? So I know the slope of f of x is -1 at x equals 2.991. Now I have to sub in the y value, 2.991. Okay, and what is that y value? 1.5. Okay, 1.5. So we do that, and I'll show the picture here. So there we go. And then after that, sub in x equals 2.991 into f of x. And we end up with f at 2.991 equaling 1.503. And the nice thing is it does it right on here. Okay, 1.502. I'll just show that. Okay, folks, so there you go. That's how you solve these problems. It's very much have to do a lot of thinking and then just using the tool. Okay, folks, good luck.